Hi everyone, I'm going to make an art journal page and I'm going for something really easy. I hope it will be easy at least. And I'm going to go and use some acrylic paints that I have from the cheap store, something local, and they are not so great, so I'm always using them as a background. For backgrounds they are just fine. And what I'm going to do is scrap some paint on my page, and for that I've taken just taken a plastic card. I'm putting down some paint on the edge of my card, and most of the time I'm making painty papers like that. This time this is going to be the background, and instead of just going from side to side, I'm going with some kind of wavy thing going on. So I'm putting down paint like so. And you don't have to use the whole card, you can just cut it to a smaller size, and I'm switching to another color. Let's see, let's take this light blue, again putting down on the edge and just scraping it with some kind of wavy motion. Most of the time these paints are not so great because the pigment is not so good, but for this stuff it's just perfect because it makes them a little bit transparent, so I can build layers. And as you can see, I've overlapped the two colors and it just adds to the page. Here we go. So overlapping, and still I've got all the nice colors without creating mud in my background. Here we go. Going to put another color just for an interesting background. And now I've covered the whole page, but I still want to add more color, so at least I know that everything is covered. I don't have white showing up. I'm using a page from my art journal, and it's watercolor paper. I like to work on watercolor paper. Here we go. So here is my background, and now I have to wait for this to dry before I continue, and I'll be back. I'm back. So my page is dry and I want to add more of this wavy feel to my background. I'm going to use highlighters in my background. Another thing that is great about them, that they are also semi-transparent, so you can always use them to just add interest to your page without covering what underneath. So as you can see, I'm just adding again lines in the same wavy way that I've done the scraping of the paint. And I'm just using again and again the same colors. Here we go. And let's see. Just no, it would be too intense on my page. I'll leave it be for now. And now I'm going to use the same, do the same thing only with the silver, just to add more details. You don't have to, just something that I wanted to do. Now I'm doing a little bit more curvy lines, just again to add more to my background. Here we go. Okay, I hope you pick up what I've done here. Very simple. Now I want to do some well, abstract flowers here. So I've already prepared another page. This is a regular printer page that I scrapped again. All kinds of pinks here with silver. I've got neon pink, I have magenta, I have a little bit of the light purple that I've used here. Just didn't think about it, just scrapped paint on my paper. So now for the flower, you can do whatever you want. You can go with very simple, like a teacup, a flower, and then do all kinds of doodling. You can go like a bell. Yeah, I think it's, yeah, bell shapes like this. You can do like teardrops and something like this, and then you have forgot the name, tulips. So it's very easy, just use your imagination, do whatever you want. I'm going to use the silver. I don't know if it will show on the page because I already have silver here. So maybe I'll just take black and black permanent marker, and let's see, I think I'll do the tulips. So I'm just doing it like this, freehand, and I will fussy cut them in a minute and glue them to my page. We'll see, I don't know how many. I'm just doing several, and we'll see what works on the page. So I'm going to fussy cut them and then I'll come back. I'm back. So here are my flowers. Now I just need to glue them down. I'm going to use a glue stick and just as I've shown you, it's just printer paper. It doesn't need anything stronger than a glue stick. Last one. Here we go. No, here. So now I'm going to take the black permanent marker and just make the stems that are going with all the directionality that I have here in the background. Very, very simple. And I can do something like that just to add to the flowers. And now you can decorate however you want. And what do I mean by that? It can be as simple as that, and you can enjoy it and have fun with the colors and all that we've done up till now. And it can be more elaborate. You can stamp on it, you can do splatters, you can add more things with stencil. The sky is the limit. But I wanted to show you how it can be very, very simple, and that you don't have to have lots of stuff to make something I think well, to me, beautiful. Of course it's everything, everyone, not everyone will think that, and I really like this. And now you can also doodle, and you can do many stuff here. I'm just going to add a little bit of stamping in the background, but again, you don't have to. It just it's more because I've got new stamps that I really want to use. Not anything not that this page has to have stamping in the background. So I'm going to take the acrylic block and I'm going to stamp away on my background. Yeah, so I've got this stamp, and just for a little bit more I'm going to use this stamp, but now not with the black. Let's see if I've got something that will complement my page. I've got this one, and let's see if it will show. I don't know. Not so much. I need something else. Let's go crazy with this color. Just something to add that will correspond with the pink that I have in the flowers. And as you can see, it's hardly, you can, well, it's very subtle, but it adds, and you can do it, and you can stop. It doesn't have to be elaborate. And so this is what I'm doing for now, and I'm just want to put ink around my edges and just to frame my whole page. So I'm taking this is a makeup sponge, and I'm just going around my page like so. So this is going to take me a while. I'll finish inking around the edge and I'll come back. I'm back. So finished the edges. This is my page. Very simple, I think, and I really wanted to show you something like that. So because I've got a lot of time reaction like I don't know how to paint, I don't know how to do stuff, or I don't have stamps. And basically you don't need all the elaborate things. You can do very beautiful things with what you have. And as you can see, this was, most of it was scrapping paper, paint on paper. So this is it for now. I hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving me comments below, and I'll be seeing you in my next video. Bye for now.